The following segment is sponsored by Stubbs Dental Implant Center. Are dental implants really the best solution for missing teeth, or is it just a myth? Dr. David Stubbs is here to debunk all of the rumors. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Okay, I'm going to read some common myths about dental implants, and I want you to tell us if they're true or false, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, here we go. Myth or fact? Dental implants look fake and are unnatural.
Definitely a myth. Make sure that your provider does a custom fit for the teeth and how they look. And if they do that correctly, they will look very natural. They'll be natural to how your teeth looked if you wanted before, natural shape, color, translucency, make it look really, really natural, not like, you know, those chiclet teeth that you see.
Right.
So it's usually a myth if they do that correctly.
Okay, good to know. All right, myth or fact, dental implants are only for older adults.
That's also a myth because if you think about it, there's a lot of people who suffer from trauma or disease who lose teeth early. So we see a lot of patients that need dental implants. And again, we need to preserve that young look and still give them back their function, their smile that looks natural. So yeah, it's definitely a thing that we do a lot of with also young patients too.
Okay, so any age of patient?
Any age. We've replaced all teeth from people in their 20s and 30s all the way up to 90s. So.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
All right, myth or fact, dental implants are too expensive.
That's also a myth, depending how you look at it. So, you know, they are an investment, but if you get them done early when you need them, you save money in the long run. It's an investment to the future. When you wait, things become a lot more expensive, and it becomes inevitably that you need them, but then it becomes an expensive process. So the earlier you get them, you know, the earlier the intervention, the less expensive it becomes. Okay,
good to know. All right, myth or fact, dental implants are difficult to maintain.
You know, that's also a myth, but again, when done correctly. You know, if you make sure they're custom fit to your gums and everything, you don't have food traps or areas where food gets stuck or bacteria can get stuck and cause issues. But there's also a lot of things out there that have come out even recently to keep things clean and easily maintainable.
Okay, yeah. I know my water pick's one of my favorite things that I use every morning and night. I'm sure that would be the same in this situation.
Yes, for sure.
All right, myth or fact, dental implants can be life-changing.
Yes, that's true, that's fact. I haven't met a patient that's gone through our transformation when they do get a new smile, where they're just like, man, I wish I would have done this sooner. They're just, and you see people who have been in dentures for years or just been in teeth that have been broken down and just guarding their smile, and they get those new teeth, and it's overwhelming. I mean, we're talking about they're in tears. They're just like, I can't believe this day's finally come. So that's really one of the best parts of this job.
That truly is so special. And for anyone watching who wants to know if they're a candidate, what should they do next?
Call Stubbs Dental for a free consultation, no obligation. We'll go over, get a custom treatment plan for you, and I mean, I think that's the biggest thing, is getting them, making sure they get something custom to them.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Dr. Stubbs. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, of course.